God's about to change everything. Isn't that beautiful?
They're miserable because they've been watching CNN and every network that's told them the statistics, the prognosis that leaves us with no hope. They're miserable. They saw fire come from heaven. They don't want fire. They want rain. There's not a sign of rain. And the prophet, in his insanity, says, I hear the sound of an abundance. And everybody's saying to themselves, oh, please. The sky is open, there is not a cloud. But yet the prophet is saying, there's abundance. And they're saying, there's no proof. The dictation from heaven is, at this time, at America seemingly the worst it's ever been, the prophet says, I hear the sound of an abundance of rain. Now, some would say that is insanity because you will be proven wrong.
What Mike Lindell's about to do, the Cyber Symposium, and it's a $5 million offer. I want to bring in Mike Lindell. Mike, what are we talking about here? You've got the Cyber Symposium. It's the 10th, 11th, and 12th in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. You've taken over basically all the hotel rooms. You've invited the world, all the top cyber experts. You've invited all the politicians. You've invited all the world's media. You're throwing down. You're going to present all of your data for the first time, all of your data. And is the $5 million is kind of winner take all? Are you challenging now people with a $5 million, I don't want to say prize, but $5 million offer? If they can prove you wrong, if they can prove that you don't know what you're talking about, you've got nothing to show, they win $5 million. Walk us through this.
The CNN called, they're trying to discredit the symposium before we even get it out there, or before we even show it. So what I'm doing is I put up $5 million today. Now remember, the public's not invited. It's going to be I want it to be the most watched event ever. And you're going to watch this challenge. It's $5 million, and if more than one get it, then it's split. It's one $5 million prize. And if they can show that this is not the 2020 valid data from the 2020 election, the November election.
But I hear the sound of an abundance of rain. Elijah the prophet stood there and he said, I hear the sound, not of a trickle, not of a drizzle, of an abundance. It's already accumulated, but I need somebody to see it.
It's pouring right now.
Elijah was saying, I need somebody to see what the prophet has heard. There are prophets all throughout the land that are predicting, and I'm not just talking about prophets like myself. I'm talking about pastors, good people, that are refusing the lie.
One thing to keep in mind for all the snake news outlets out there that want to make this a partisan issue, we're only looking out for the Republicans. We're all pushing for full forensic audits in all 50 states. That includes states where Trump won every single county. Does that seem like we're just partisan hacks, that we just have an agenda? We suspect that you have so many problems in places like Oklahoma. Maybe you remember that video with Rachel Maddow where she was triggered over the fact that we would dare audit a red state in every county. The point is we're out to prove the truth, and that's going to actually affect some of the Republicans out there. A lot of you think this is football. You know, either a Denver fan or a Raiders fan. This ain't football, folks. There's going to be a lot of folks that have R's by their name that are going to be in hiding.
And there are highly embarrassing moments that are about to occur for many, many politicians in this nation. There will be a shaking amongst the Democrats in the upcoming elections, but unsettling for the Republicans. Why is God doing this? For God said, I am dissatisfied with what emerges from both parties.